What's going on YouTube? This is AP iPhone Help, and today I'm going to be discussing the different mics that I use. The ones that I use the most are going to be these two LAVs right here and the Rode VideoMic over there. And so right here I have a Sony LAV. And over here I have a giant Squid LAV. The Sony LAV mic runs about $20 and the giant Squid is about $50 or so. And those two are both connected to a Zoom H1. Well, one's connected to one Zoom H1, one's connected to the other. And then the Rode VideoMic is connected to the Canon T2i over there. And then you are also going to hear the audio comparison of the Canon 60D, which is my main shooter, with no mic at all on top of it. Alright, so first things first, what are you going to use each for? Well, the lav mics here are just going to be used for, this show, when you're recording something and you want to get an interview or you're recording directly into the camera. I also use it on my wedding film channel. I use the lav mics for the groom, the bride, and then I also use it for the person who is doing the ceremony, so whether that's the reverend, the pastor, whoever it is for that time being, I will mic them up. I will also mic up anyone who gives any speeches or anything like that, and it's really easy to use. You would just take the the Zoom H1 that I have unboxed in the last video, and I just connect them up to the lav mics. And it seems to work pretty good for the most part. I haven't had any problems at all so far. Alright, so let's just do a little bit of a comparison here. So right now you are going to be hearing the Sony lav mic, and that is connected to the Zoom H1. And now you're going to be hearing the giant Squid lav mic. Both of the lav mics are connected to a H1, and the H1 settings are all exactly the same. So what you're hearing is going to be the actual difference of the mics and not the recording or anything like that. And the mics are all going to be, the raw actual recording that is going to the Zoom H1. I'm not going to mess with them at all. And now you're going to be hearing the Rode VideoMic that's connected to the Canon T2i over there. And now you're going to be hearing the Canon 60D that is my main camera without any mic at all. Alright, so let's get into a more detailed comparison when we look at the actual build quality of the mics. Alright guys, so this here is my Zoom H1, and I actually have two of them. I'm actually using the other one to record the audio here. So here's the other one. And for these guys here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug up a lav mic. So this here is a little lav mic. It goes under your shirt by your face. And all you're going to do is you're going to look for the line in, and you're just going to connect it. These lav mics here are really nice because typically they have an L connector, as you can see here, so that way the mic doesn't get all messed up with the wiring. Now the Sony lav mic that you see here is pretty small. This is the size of my hand compared to it. The only problem that I've had so far is that the cord for the mic is just a little bit too short, measuring in at about 2 feet, maybe 1.5 feet, but it sometimes is just a little bit too short for what I need it for. So if you have this in the pocket of, say, your groom, and you're trying to run the wire up through the groom's shirt and his jacket, that's typically what I use this for the wedding cinematography. Sometimes this cord is just a little bit too short. The other thing is that it doesn't have any wind screen on the mic. So here's the left side and the right side of the mic. It doesn't have any windscreen, and I don't see any windscreens that you can really buy for this mic. But you can buy, a typical windscreen and put it on each side. So therefore, you'd have to buy two, and that's the only reason, or the only way that I've seen people put windscreens on this mic. So if it is windy, I have had some problems with the mic picking up too much of that wind. All right, so here is the second mic that I use. This mic is a much heavier duty mic. The cord is a lot longer, coming in about 3 feet, which I have noticed that it's a good length to have just because it gives you the opportunity to get further away and to run it through the jackets or the shirts of people and not have a problem. And then with the excess wire, you can just tuck it away. It's never been a problem for me. This mic here is a little bit smaller, and the clip is detachable, so you don't always have to have the clip on. There are other ways of using the mic without the clip, so I do like that. And it's just a heavier duty mic. It comes with the windscreen on it, and you can obviously take it off, but there's no need to do that. And that's basically it for this mic. I love it a lot, but you guys can definitely be able to tell the difference. I did the review of the Sony mic with using this mic as my main audio, and now I'm doing the review of this mic here using the Sony mic. Alright, so lastly I have the Rode VideoMic. This is just the regular VideoMic, not the VideoMic Pro, as many use, which is going to be my next update. But with this VideoMic, you can see that it is a directional mic. So wherever this points to, it's going to get that audio, and it's not going to catch the audio in the back of the microphone. The nice thing is, it comes with a windbreaker that you can see here. It's got Rode's logo on it. It comes with the mic, and this is the actual mic without anything else. And then I actually purchased this heavy-duty windbreaker since I do use it a lot with weddings and outside cinematography. There can be a lot of wind, so it definitely cuts down on that a lot. This mic here is going to best be used on a camera. So if you are using a camera, I just always put this mic on. I'm never going to not have a camera without a Rode VideoMic or VideoMic Pro, just because it records such a better audio than the default camera, as you guys could probably tell in the original opening of this video. So if you guys would like to purchase any of these mics, there will be a link down below for the purchase page on Amazon. And if you would like to see these mics in action, there will also be a link down below to my latest wedding film, where you can see that I include different audio, and maybe you can tell, maybe you can't. Well, it'll be up to you guys. So just check those links down below. Alright guys, thank you for watching this comparison of all the different mics that I currently use. I use each one for different things, so hopefully now you better understand what to use different types of mics for, and you get a good feel of what quality mic you kind of want to get into purchasing. So thanks for watching guys, and make sure you are subscribing by hitting this button right over there. And tune in next week for another video. All right, peace.